Hey everybody, it's Jeff Williams with Fle Fly. I'm out here with my good friend John Lewis, and we're on the Shangri-La Golf Course here in northeast Oklahoma. And I've got something super exciting to show you today. I have been working on a new panfish hook for almost 3 years. Now in 2006, I developed the Team Catfish brand. Some of you might have heard of it, some might not. But we introduced a hook called a double action circle hook, and the rest is history. I'm telling you, we're selling Team Catfish double action circle hooks all over the place. And why people really like them is they don't gut hook their fish. They can reel down and hook their fish, or they can pick their rod up and hook the fish. So they work really, really good. They're extremely sharp, and now I was able to find a supplier that was able to build me a #1 and #2 light wire circle hook in the same shape and same size, or the same shape, same design as the Team Catfish double action. So here we go. This is what we've got right here. These are our new hooks. This is a #1 and this is a #2. So one of the things you guys need to remember when it comes to hooks, we would go 6, 4, 2, 1, 1/0, 2/0, 4/0. That's kind of the way it would go. So if you're dealing with aught numbers, the bigger the number, the bigger the hook. If you're dealing with number sizes like a #1, #6, #8, a #8 hook is a whole lot smaller than a #1. So today I'm going to be using some worms, and I've got my little GoPro clip right here, and I'm going to show you how to catch some bluegill just reeling down and getting them. Now you're not going to jerk your worm off, and you're not going to deep hook a bunch of fish with these hooks either. Remember, they're called bait boss hooks, and you're going to be able to use them for crickets, you're going to be able to use them for worms, you're going to be able to use them for minnows. Guys, if you spider rig, if you're set in a fixed position somewhere and you got a minnow and that old crappie buries that rod, the bait boss is going to get him, just like it gets him with the double actions to get those big old 40 and 50 pound catfish. Same deal. So let's see if I can get out here in this pond over there by John and get us some bluegill. Here we go. Might be a nice little bluegill. Went over and changed ponds, tightened my drag up here a little bit. Never set the hook, just reeled down and got that guy. Look at that nice bluegill right there. Little bitty old mouth on him. Pretty good sized fish right there. A lot of fun to catch. And again, just reeled down and got him. Didn't set the hook. I was just reeling the worm in real slow. I saw some commitment on my bobber and just started reeling and got that nice fish. Let's let him go. Okay, one of the tips I've got for you, when you're putting your worms on, or your cricket or whatever it is, you want to try to hook these deals on here, hook these baits on here where the fish can't tear it off, because it doesn't matter what hook you use. If you give them a big long end to grab a hold of, they're going to tear it off a lot of times. But this bait boss hook is designed to have a bait holder, really wide bait holder area right down in here. And if I can even get that tip pushed on that worm up there on that tip like that, that's what I prefer to do. So when that bluegill gets that in his mouth, the tip of that bait boss hook is going to get him, and the harder he pulls on it, the deeper that circle will turn and it'll get him. And these things are extremely sharp. So if you get one stuck in your finger, don't pull away from it or it's going to go deeper. All right, let's see if we can get one out there. Okay, now all I'm doing is I've got that little bait boss hook on there with a tiny little piece of worm, and you see I did not set the hook. I just started reeling once that bobber started going down, and we got another nice little bluegill. I can get him up out of the moss. Look at there. All right, that's a lot of fun. You know, I don't care who you are, watching a bobber go underwater and catching these fish should be a lot of fun. and I'm so excited to offer you all these hooks like this. This is the, ouch, this is the number 2, which is a little bit smaller than the number 1 hook, and it got him right up through there. I've not gut hooked or deep hooked one fish all day, and these are going to come, we're going to sell these in a 12 pack. They're going to be about $3, and you can find $3 for a 12 pack. You can find these probably by the end of May or the middle of May in 2019 at flefly.com. And I think they're going to greatly help you keep from deep hooking fish. You're not going to get hung up as bad because that hook, the tip of that hook is turned in, unlike a J hook. And you'll be able to reel down and hook a lot more fish with these Bait Boss light wire circles. This is 4-pound Fle Fly line that comes pre-spooled on the little Fle Fly SR10 spinning reel. This is a Fle Fly classic graphite rod, high modulus graphite, 5-foot fast ultralight action. And this is a great setup for kids. It's a great setup for people that are going panfish, bluegill, crappie, perch, especially if you're out here catching pond fish. You're looking for a great little setup. This is it. Okay, now if we can get something to bite that, I'm going to show you. I'm not going to set the hook, I'm just going to reel. There he is right there. And I did not set the hook, and that is a wonderful little bluegill. Woo-wee! Oh, you gotta like that. Look at that dude. That is a magnum.
That's the size of your hand.
That is a big one. Yeah, and you know, and again, we didn't deep hook that fish. You know, a lot of times people deep hook these fish with the traditional style J hooks, and if you're catching and releasing, that's, you know, that's not good for your fish. So not only are these hooks going to help improve your catch rate, you're not going to deep hook as many fish either. Make sure when you're using these Bait Boss hooks that you keep the bait scrunched up in this little corner right here, this little bait pocket. And when that fish gets a hold of that and the tip of that hook gets his mouth, all you got to do is reel down and get him. Or if you're in a fixed position, the harder he pulls on it, the faster it's going to get him. So let's try that one more time. Oh, there we go. Just reeled down and got him. That fish actually hooked himself. Man, oh man, that is a lot of fun. Uh-oh, I got him in the moss, but that is another really nice bluegill. I'll get that mess out of there. Now that fish hit that before I was even ready, and that hook got him. And a lot of times that would have been a gut hooked fish, because he grabbed that and swam out of there with it before I was even ready. So again, that's another quick little testimonial, a quick little tip from Jeff at Fle Fly about the new Bait Boss sunfish hooks, panfish hooks, crappie hooks, whatever it is you want to call them. Get you some of these, get out there and get after them. We'll see you later.